So this is a long case uh, of long duration, but a very interesting turning point. We observe many kinds of relief, or what we say amelioration in the case. But when you know that cure takes place, it just fits in the right place, like a it just drops, and you know it is done. So in this case, this was a case of laryngitis, chronic laryngitis, come to me in this that came to me in the second phase of corona, and I had prescribed phosphorus, Drosera, but every time the laryngitis symptom that reappeared was with the same consistency. There was amelioration, but every time it appeared with the same symptom syndrome, to be more precise. That is, there was very severe hacking cough, there was drawing in the larynx, and she used to hold her larynx or her throat, and she used to say that my larynx is almost being cut with every cough. That much the pain was. So, pain in the throat while coughing. And there was also one very consistent symptom. There was heaviness of the upper eyelids, and there was a dullness, dizziness. She could almost sleep in the clinic when she came and during the consultation. And there was a lot of lacrimation from the eyes. There was a discharge from the nose. There was stopping of the nose, uh, and there was also stopping of the ears. And she used to feel suffocated. Oh, I cannot breathe. So we have gone through this whole journey till the end of almost 2025, and she was being ameliorated with various remedies. But when she again appeared with the acute, the same symptom syndrome repeated. That is, eyes lacrimation, eye heaviness, and throat pain during coughing. I this time very consciously separated her sensations because I realized the sensations were confusing the repertory more, or my translation of her sensations was not accurate, and I was not reaching the exact remedy. So I decided to keep it to something very verifiable, observable, and objective symptoms. So I took eyes lacrimation, eye heaviness of the upper eyelids, and throat pain while coughing. And then the repertory showed uh, Nux Lycopodium bryanea as one of the simillimums. And I decided to go with Nux vomica since Bryanea and Lycopodium had been prescribed without much success earlier. And I gave her Nux vomica 31 dose, and I perceived there was a little less heaviness of the upper eyelids. And though there was some coughing, but with the second dose, even that coughing and heaviness of the eyelids disappeared, and she was nicely chatting with me. What had prevented me from giving Nux vomica is none of the symptoms that indicated Nux vomica: the impatience, the passion, the fastidiousness, the rudeness, and the anger. Nothing was there. In fact, the patient was childish, not at all fastidious, yet somehow Nux vomica was the exact remedy for her simillimum syndrome. And I was very struck by the fact, and I could not understand how Nux vomica worked, because that is the most surprising thing, because we as a physician want to understand how a remedy worked in the case. And surprisingly, in retrospect, I found a very beautiful rubric which also had gelsemium, which is the remedy I had prescribed for her before also. That is sleepiness during coryza. And it was interesting because she was almost sleepy in the OPD while sitting on the chair. And that was in retrospect. I did not prescribe on it. And Nakswamika purely acted on physical symptoms but gave relief to the patient even on a mental level, physical level, general level. That is when you see the different aspects of cure, the different type of quality of cure. When you say, yes, this is a cure, not an amelioration or not some kind of temporary relief where a patient goes into something else immediately or there's a relapse of symptoms after some time. So the patient settled beautifully, was not disturbed at all, and she did not show also any signs, and she was happy. And there it is, where homeopathy continues to surprise me. It can act at a physical level while affecting, while bringing about a cure at all different levels for a person who was more biased towards the mind. Sometimes physical also surprises. Thank you for patiently listening to me, and please share and subscribe.